Good morning, guys. We're going to try this whole thing again. I started alive. That was my fault. Tried something new. Tried something with the travel over here. Obviously, it didn't work. But I'm curious if anybody's going to jump on here and say good morning now. Walk down here and check on my boys. We're going to come over to that. We're back. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to waste 20 minutes of your time. I didn't know it was doing its thing. I won't do that again. But instead of making a video this morning, I thought I would just go live, try something different. It's all good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming back on. Hey, bud. How are ya? You doing all right? You doing okay, buddy? Huh? Are you doing okay? I'm watching your poopy hiney. Hi, buddy. How are you? How are you, bud? At least we're back. It's definitely warmer here. So I don't know how much you guys heard me talking about roosters and whatnot. Let's see what's going on in here. Okay. All right, these guys got plenty of hay. I don't know what you guys seen me talking about. We are going to try and cut Cinco back off of the grains. He's got a little bit of the runny butt going on, and I believe it's due to having too much grains. Also, I talked about, there were some people that said that our coop is too small for our roosters. So I looked up dimensions, what you should have. For them, you should have 12 square feet, which I have, even more. But my thoughts are that the coop being smaller, it would keep them warmer. And the fact that they're not inside there all day. But I will check into putting an addition on, perhaps. But let's see how they're doing this morning. Hi, guys. How are ya? Good morning, fellas. You doing so good? You doing so good? They're like, yeah. All right. And like I said, they're not in there 24/7. I don't want to leave them in there cooped up. If it was going to be 0 out or windy or rainy, I would. I am going to try to reconfigure a door for them to get in and out of. I think I've failed on that part. The whole idea behind this was to keep the goats out, but I'm going to try to figure out something a little different. And the reason the ramp's not here or over here is because of the cows knocking it down. But I can figure something out. Like I said, even if I got to put like a temporary fence, almost like give them a front yard that only the roosters can fit into, and then build them a ramp up from that. So we'll figure it out. My biggest concern right now here on the farm is Cinco's runny butt, but I am going to there's no red stuff in it. There's no mucusy looking stuff in it. It's just like watery. And from everything I read, that is due to basically him having too much grains. So I'm going to back off the grains for him a little bit, force him to eat some more hay, and then keep our eye on him, if that makes sense to everybody. All right, now I'm going to read some comments. The little yard's a great idea. It could be the pumpkins. I have backed off the pumpkins, though. I was giving them more, but I agree that maybe I will not give them pumpkins for a little bit. and just let him mainly. He's the only one that I see it happening to. Finley's fine. And I've seen this before with Cinco. I just want to make sure that it's not coccidia. So we are watching it. We're watching it. That's one of the main reasons I came by here this morning, just to make sure that he had hay. Hey. So let's go in and check on our goats. I talked about Mama when she first got up last night. It looked like she had a little limp, but it might just, she's not a spring chicken. So we'll go check on our goats. And then see, that's my thoughts. The smaller the coop, if I had 10 chickens, obvious, right? But I thought, man, there's just the 2 of them that they would hunker in together, plus the heat generated from the straw, from the deep bedding method. The little bit of heat created from that would help keep the smaller coop warmer. So, the other thing I thought about doing, guys, the work never ends. The other thing, as you guys can see, it's open around the bottom. What I may do is block that in so the air can't get underneath it, and that would help. It's almost like a mobile home, like they put the skirting around it so the cold air don't get underneath it. It helps keep it warm. So my thoughts are maybe I'll block that off. I thought about putting a ramp. I thought about cutting a hole in the floor inside and putting a ramp up underneath, so they would have to go underneath and walk up in. And that's still something I may do. And then make the hole that only big enough for the roosters to go in, that the goats couldn't go in and go up in and do all the things. So I may, like I said, I may block this off, especially for the winds coming directly at us this way. Maybe block off that front part. So, but I can tell you, just sticking your hands inside there, it is, again, it's warmer than, could a fox get in? See, that's another good point. That's why I like keeping them locked up at night, because I don't have a guardian dog here, but I do have donkeys. So that's a good idea about the fox. I'm glad I didn't see who said that, but that is all obviously something to think about as well. Hey, lazy bones. Hi, Mama. Hi, sweet Mama. Are you doing okay, sweetie? Did them boys leave you alone? Everybody doing good? You guys went through some hay last night. Yeah. Sweet Mama. Virginia, I like that. Yeah. Yes. Like that idea. But these, Joseph, he's like, what is that face? Dude, are you just so happy? Are you just so happy to see me? Oh, oh my. Ooh. Man, you guys are silly. You make my day, you know that? They're like, I'm not getting up. Mama's like, all right. I thought that was funny. Bye, guys. I'll see you a little bit later. Joseph, Margaret says, Joey is permanently fried. There's the Fleetwood train. So yeah, I got some. Are any of my goats pregnant? Well, I hope not, because all of them are males except for Mama, and she hasn't been exposed to a buck. So, and Mama is about 9 years old, and she is out of the business. Let's just say Mama's out of the business. The last, that's how I ended up with her. The last time she tried to give birth, she miscarried, and that was the end of her career. She apparently had some very, I don't know anything about this, guys, but she apparently had some strong milk lines. So she was used for her goat milk. But yeah, she is now retired and living out her days here at What If Acres. And we love her. Good morning. Is Roberta new? Roberta, if you're new, welcome. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. Her minnows are paused. Yes, yes. Oh, man. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Roberta, welcome. I'm waiting for Roberta. I need Roberta to say something. I just caught that. So yeah, the straw bales, I had read about putting a straw bale. I assume that's what you guys are talking about. Putting straw bales in and around the bottom of the coop. I think that's a wonderful idea, except when they get soaking wet, they are so hard to move and deal with. Roberta, well, thank you, sweet lady. Appreciate you coming over from Leicester. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you caught a live. Hopefully you'll come back when we have daylight. It seems that, like I said, I try to work around my friends, other creators with their channels and their lives, because we're the small guys. We're learning. We're just learning, and I try to work around all our other friends that are big creators. Plus, I know you guys only have so much time in your day. So that's why I thought I'd try it live this morning versus a video. Just something different. I am trying to be more consistent with a morning and the evening. But it seems like with the time frames that I have, it's always dark when I'm here. So, wait a minute. Wait, what draws mice? Hey, Mabel's might draw mice. I'm not sure what that means. Well, thank you, Roberta. It's very kind. We appreciate it. We try to do things right. Like I said, it's we're learning, guys, and I'm going to make mistakes, and I probably already have. Like I said, I think Cinco's runny butt is because of me. Sarah Young, okay, that makes sense. Just let them get wet and then open them up and spread them out. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. I just don't want. So some of my worries are, and this some of my worries are, like, here's what goes through my head when I think about straw bales getting wet. All right, I worry about, sorry about that. I worry about mold, and then I worry about our animals trying to eat that. So, that was my only concern. Thank you, Muggsy Mom. I appreciate you guys so much. Mold, yeah, mold scares me, just because I learned a ton from Jay. Jay has taught me probably more than anybody about farm stuff. And though he drives me absolutely bonkers half the time, he is like an encyclopedia when it comes to this. Oh, no worries. But that is, I mean, the hay bales under the thing, that absolutely could draw mice. Yeah, it's straw, yes. Yes, straw. I agree. It is absolutely, I would absolutely use straw. Thank you, Penny. We appreciate you guys so much. We love you guys. I need a guard dog. So, Mike, I absolutely agree. Would be the problem with thank you, Missy. Yes, I agree. I agree. Wow, black mold's bad news, guys. And because I'm in the HVAC business, I'm probably more alert of mold than the average, because mold is a bad word in our industry. So currently for bedding, I may say it wrong when I'm in a live or whatever, but I use straw for bedding and hay is what they eat. So if you hear me say it in the wrong terms, it's just me talking. But that's what we do. We use straw for bedding, hay for feed. I don't even know where I was going with this now, but we're trying to do our very best. And again, we are absolutely learning. So, but it's exciting learning. I enjoy it. Well, thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. I thought so too. Now, there's some things I can tweak on it. Like, I need to figure out a better door system. And that's something I'll work on. It's so hard to, and I'm not making excuses, guys. It's so hard to get anything done with these stupid short daylight hours. Now, I could come out here and set lights up like I did the other night for that. But man, it's such a pain in the butt. But it is what it is. No, I would not consider any of my animals rescues. I don't even, like, I didn't go out and buy them. Let's put it that way. So Cinco was originally Jay and Lauren's, and they wanted pasture space to do what they do for work. They needed a pasture space for goats. So we agreed that, and we love the cows. Cows are my things. I want more of them. I love the cows. I like the bigger animals. So Jay and Lauren had given us Cinco, and then Finley is from a sweet lady named Cindy, who had lost her husband, and Finley became a little much to take care of with fencing and all. He kept escaping, and she was worried that at some point he could either run off or get hit by a car or one of the things. So Cindy is letting us watch over him. Cindy comes up just about once a week to check on him, and so I wouldn't consider him a rescue. And then the goats we got from Jay. So and obviously Jay got us the roosters. So I wouldn't really consider. At first I thought his name was Stinko. Cinco, because he cost $5 when they bought him. Cinco came from Stinko. Well, right now he is Stinko, because he's got the poops. Right, bud? Are you feeling okay? Can I come in here and see you? Wow, Sarah, I could learn from you. Stinko. Oh, buddy. Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry. I thought that was funny. Stinko. Oh, man. That made me laugh. Oh, so yes, we are watching Cinco's hiney. Just like I said, everything I read and what I've learned, it's from me giving him too much grains. And Hagerstown, Maryland, Mary, my son races quarter midgets, and we race at Hagerstown on occasion. I would stop giving any more pumpkins for a while. Yes, I'm also going to stop that. I agree. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning. Can anybody give me a time check? Lord. I need a time check. Yep, I'm going to take a break from the pumpkins. I agree. How cold is it here? I'm going to say 6:36. Okay, very good. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to say that it's probably, I'm going to say right around 20 degrees, maybe. I don't know. Denise is saying it's 16. So it very well could be 16. I don't know. If you look up the weather in Fleetwood, PA, and then subtract about 5 degrees from where we're at, it seems. Margaret, wow. Go to bed, sweet lady. $9:38 p.m. Oh, my. Whew. Lila, I didn't realize you were from the Midwest. I was thinking you were from out this way. I didn't know that. Huh. Poconos is 16. Okay. Poconos is a little bit north. Oh, 14 in Skip Pack. Well, that's not too far from us. Yeah, the snow looks pretty, but it's going to turn warm, and this is going to turn it. You guys are going to tell me how ugly the pasture is in about 2 days. Oh, man. Sarah doesn't see snow. Sweden? How in the world did you find us from Sweden? I want to go to Sweden. Lila, I can't believe I didn't know you were from Kansas City. I've heard you, I'm sure you heard me talk about my buddy that lived, originally was from Sikeston, Missouri. I love the train too. I love all the sounds out here, guys. I love when it's dead calm, dead silent, and I just love everything about this property. I really do. We're so blessed that they're letting us use it. Ithaca is 36. Now that's crazy. That Ithaca, New York is warmer than we are. That's crazy. All my Missouri friends, Tina's in Missouri. Huh. I didn't know that. Lila Hensley lives in Missouri. That's crazy. Oh, yeah. See, there we go. Brenda says, I live in snow country too, and there's nothing we can do about our ugly pastures, right? We can't grow in it. We can't. Exactly. This weather's bipolar. Yes, I agree. So, and I know many of you heard me talk about it that, wait, Sikeston is 70 miles from me. All right. Nice. Huh. So you guys do know about Sikeston, Missouri. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to look up Hunter Schoenberg. He's a race car driver. Oh, no. Roberta, your transmission? Oh, hey, Stella. Stella, I thought you forgot about us. I haven't seen you forever, sweetie. How are you? Stella, unfortunately, is part of the merch team at Steinmetz Family Farm, and we try not to hold that against her. Because we all know how the merch team rolls over there. They, Wait, is Jay on here? Florida's going through menopause. 40 to 80. That's funny. Oh, I'm waiting for Stella to reply. You know, Stella's a pretty hard worker, and I think we would take her on the setup team, but I don't know if Lauren would give her up. I didn't see Boy. Oh, yeah, there he is, always bailing out merch. Knucklehead, I don't know if you heard me talking, but I want your opinion on something. Cinco has got a little bit of the runny butts, so I was going to slow down on the grains for him and also quit with the pumpkin for a little bit. I believe it is, I think I gave him too much grains, and he's got the poopy butt from it. There's no red stuff in it. There's no, like, I did do some reading. So I was just curious of your opinion. I was going to let it go for, obviously he's still drinking. I was going to make sure that he has plenty of hay. So I'm waiting to see what he says. He's probably on the toilet. Guys, picture this. Jay is probably on the toilet looking at his phone. That's what he's doing. Stella. Wait. Grain poop. Yes. Okay. Thank you, sir. Also, Knucklehead, I found out that the farrier's coming tomorrow morning. I will try and be here for that. Sounds like he's coming to your place at 8 and then over here after that. So, hey, hey, hey. Yes, yes. He says he's next to his wife. So, she's on the potty too? What? What goes on over at that place? You guys, you know, every guy does this. We get up, we go to the potty, and we have, you know, back in the olden times, people used to get up and read their newspaper on the toilet. Now we get up and take our phones to the toilet. So we all know that that's what is. Ooh. Roberta's talking about Stella. Oh, easy. They're double squatter. Isn't her toilet? Poor Lauren. Lauren don't deserve this. Oh, Stella, Stella, Stella. So what do you think, Stella? Do you want to come over to the setup team? Your grandparents had a 3-seater? For real? Oh, man. Knucklehead got caught with his pants down, literally. That's so funny. Oh, Lord. Yeah, unfortunately, our snow's going to melt, and I'm going to have a muddy mess. But it is what it is. A 2-seater outhouse. I have seen them, a group poop. Oh, man. You imagine sitting next to him on a toy. Oh, Lord. I did not make a snowman. Oh, Stella says she's sticking with the winning team. Wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say. The only thing I can say to that is the merch team wouldn't even have a place to. So here's what the merch team does, all right? Now, the farm show will be a perfect example of it. And if you guys have never, and you're in the area, and even if you're not in the area and you want to snuggle some pretty cool goats, you want to go to the Pennsylvania Farm Show, which is coming up in January. Anyhow, this is how the merch team works, all right? I'm just gonna spell it out because I'm cold and that hurt. I'm just gonna spell it out. So here's what happens, all right? Now, the men got to go in and do all the heavy stuff. Now, with the farm show, we don't have to put a tent up. Sarah's like, don't do it. So the men got to go in on the outside events and put the heavy tent up, which is very bat-breaking. It's like, stop. So, like at the farm show, we got to drag all the skids around. We got to anchor everything together. We got to get it all set up. We got to do all the heavy stuff. All the heavy stuff, guys. Was Sarah Young still saying no? So all the heavy stuff, all the putting out the lights, all the running the electric, all making sure everything's good for the animals, making sure everything's good and rigid. And then the girls come in and they set out their T-shirts. That's it. That's it. I mean, I just spelled it out. Oh, my God. I can't wait for what Stella has to say to this. I got baby violins. Yes, yeah, see? That's right. No tent, no merch. Exactly. And then they come up with these, I think it was at Bloomsburg, they come up with these, they come up with these sides because they didn't want their t-shirts to get wet. Well, now that's a whole nother step in the process of setup. Sarah's like, I tried. I tried so hard for you not to stick your foot in your mouth. Oh, man. Sarah, that's kind of personal. It's, so it's I don't know what to say. It's crunchy right now because of how cold it is. There is a difference between a wet snow and a dry snow. This was kind of a dry snow, more fluffy, more powdery. Says, well, the girls also have to put up with the men. Then who's there all week running the show? Well, uh-oh. We got the boss on here now. Now it's time to settle. Settle down, guys. So who runs the show? Well, many volunteers show up, like 100. Oh, man. That's who does it. And then when all heck breaks loose, they call poor Jay. I think I'm just, Sarah Young was right. I just, that's it. No more. That's funny. That's fun. Why am I standing outside showing you guys snow while my fingers are freezing? You guys got me going on the merch team. This is what happens. The running, yes, that was funny. Like when the tire falls off. Yeah, exactly. Like when the tire falls off the trailer. Yes. This is true. It was, shut your pie hole. Get some gloves. Yes, yeah. Uh-oh, I made Penny mad. It was all Lauren's idea. And the fact that Jay said, that ain't gonna work. Stella says, you're stupid. I haven't seen Jay. I hope he didn't fall in. He gets me digging this hole, and then he's like, I'm out. Oh, absolutely. When it comes to the farm show, that is some long days. And it's, yes, absolutely hard work, no doubt. And bending over and yeah, absolutely. The fish are doing good. They're cold. They go deep into the thing. We don't even feed them at this point. And I did verify that with the boss that we don't even feed them at this point. It's like a train wreck. Oh my God. Oh Lord. But here's the thing, and after this I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop. So on the setup team, generally there's only 2 of us. On the merch team, nothing. Nothing. Oh man. Stop. Sarah, that's it. I'm taking Sarah's advice. The merch team is wonderful. The setup team could use some help. There, I said it. I mean, I know it's hard to, it's really hard to put the large t-shirts in one slot and medium t-shirts in the other slot. I get it. It's hard. I'm out, guys. Even the Roosters are saying, you gotta stop, dude. Oh, man. Guys, I'm gonna go to work. And I'll call and beg Lauren for forgiveness and Stella later when I'm not on camera. I just love you guys so much. Thanks for jumping on. The first live was a disaster, and I tried something different. Apologize for that, but thanks for coming back, jumping on, say good morning. We love you guys. Appreciate all the support. None of this would happen if it wouldn't be for you guys. And we will see you guys later. Stay warm, stay healthy, and remember, what if? Bye, guys.